All right. All right, Crew Nation, welcome back to another edition of Catching Up with the Commits. Publishing these in audio format now, so I appreciate you tuning in. I am Riley Zayas, managing editor of To The Cru. I'm pleased to be joined today by Quint Mullen out of Cedar Park High School. Quint is a phenomenal player, commit to Crew baseball, and a part of Mike Stosky's 2023 recruiting class. Quint, how are you doing today?
I'm great. How about yourself?
Doing awesome, doing awesome. Well, I'll tell you what, looking outside here where you and I both are here in Central Texas, it does not look much like baseball weather right now. The roads are icy and it's been in the 20s and 30s for most of the last few days. But baseball season's right around the corner, man, and you're heading to your senior year of high school as part of a phenomenal Cedar Park program. Just what are your thoughts as you head into your senior year and the excitement that this season's bringing?
It's probably my favorite time of the year every year, just going into the season. The past 3 years have been a blast playing at this high school, and my coaches have been a great influence on me. And, I'm really excited for what the season has to offer, and I'm excited about our team and the chemistry that we've built through the offseason.
Yeah, you guys have a program that really knows how to win there, and constantly it seems like it's a program that's turning out college players. Obviously, you get to add your name to that list now, having committed to UMHB back on December the 9th. For you, as you kind of went through the recruiting process and you know evaluating your options, obviously you wanted to play at the college level. What for you stuck out about UMHB because you have been part of such a successful high school program, and I know that's something that you were looking for in a college program. A program that gave you a chance to be just as successful and elevate your game.
Yeah, so when I talking to Coach Wilson and Coach Stosky, they're sort of new there at UMHB, and they've turned the program around in the baseball department, and they just they they build relationships with the players not only on the field but off the field. And I've always kind of been looking for a coach that wouldn't just pour into me on the field but off as well. And I really like their coaching style there and just everything about the campus. And I met some of the players on the team already, and they all seem like a tight, close, fun group to be around. So that's pretty much what I was looking for.
Absolutely.
And I know they're going to be competitive as well. So
oh yeah,
that's
and
what I was looking for.
you get the chance to play in a great conference in the ASC. Face a lot of talent there, and you talk about the turnaround that the UMHB's had. I mean, they went from being towards the bottom of the ASC for several years to now they're picked third in the preseason poll entering this season. And you mentioned Coach Stosky, Coach Wilson. The job that they've done, they've recruited a lot of area high school kids. Standouts from the Central Texas area because there's just so much talent coming out of this area, within 50 miles of Belton. For you, what when you look at the coaching staff and what kind of they poured into you, how much have you kind of learned, I guess, from your coaches at Cedar Park? And I imagine when you were kind of looking for your future coaches at the college level, you wanted coaches that were similar to what you've had in high school, I would think, right?
Yes, that is correct.
I mean, what have I guess your coaches at Cedar Park kind of taught you and instilled into you? I mean, do you have any kind of main takeaways from having played for them for the last few years?
Yeah, so Coach Williams and Coach Cockrell were my two coaches the past 2 years, and they have a lot of amazing qualities. Like I said with Coach Stosky and Coach Wilson, how they talk about not only building the relationship on the field and off the field. That's definitely one of the biggest ones that has really affected me and helped me through the years. But I'd also say they expect great, and they push you, but at the same time they're gonna care for you and be there for you through everything. And
That's huge.
it's just great to have coaches that are there for you and that want the best for you.
Absolutely. No, that's huge right there. And the one thing that I think, watching your film and just kind of talking to some people about your talent, that really sticks out is how good you are defensively. And out, obviously you can pitch a little bit. You've shown some of what you can do on the mound. Also, out in the field, you just are very good with the glove. How important has it been for you to be good defensively, in addition to your hitting and performance at the plate? Has that been something that's come naturally, or have you really had to work intentionally to make that a strength of your game?
So I do think that God has blessed me with talent defensively, and that He also, or that I have definitely worked hard to become the player that I'm becoming. I'm nowhere close to where you know my goal is to be, but I'm always
Yeah.
working to achieve and get better. But I definitely say the mixture of both. Kind of, I've definitely put in a lot of work.
And it shows. I mean, a shortstop and a third baseman, those aren't easy positions. Those are really, really important when it comes to the success of an infield. And you just watching some of your highlights. I mean, you are able to get to pretty much every ground ball. It seems like there's a lot of plays that you can make that not a lot of others can. And I imagine that was a big part of what Coach Stosky saw in you, as far as it related to your on field and what you could bring to the UMHB program. But getting kind of back to the Cedar Park program that you've grown up playing in, you know, it's no secret they turn out college players year in year out. Just a lot of talent around you, and then obviously in the district, a lot of talent there. How important and how much of a role has that played in your development and just being around high level players? Whether it be pitchers, whether it be you know guys you're playing against and having to field ground balls against. Like, how important has it been to be just embedded in that kind of a talented district?
It's played a really big role. I think that playing very competitive teams and facing a lot of very great competition leads to you becoming better. My coaches always really tell me that they're going to put us against the hardest teams, like at the preseason games and scrimmages and all that, just because if you're playing better teams, then you're going to become better. And just being around all these great players that have come from all the different high schools around has really helped me raise my level of gameplay.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I would. And the thing too, when you kind of look at this, I always like to ask receivers this question in football. The best defensive back that they might have gone up against, or whatever it might be. For you as a hitter, is there a specific pitcher that you, or maybe two or three even, that you've gone up against, whether it be in high school, whether it be in travel ball, that you really remember just being a guy who was always a tough matchup for you?
Yes. So there's three of them. One of them I definitely say is Travis Sikora. He goes around rock and he's just
Yeah.
insanely great at the sport. And then last year, Lake Travis is Luke Jackson. He was really good, and he's going to Texas. And then Jackson Baker, another Lake Travis pitcher that is at Alabama right now. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of great pitchers in the area and that we face. So there's definitely more out there that I've faced that are amazing pitchers. But those are the three that came to my mind when that question was brought up.
Yeah, those are three great ones. And you mentioned a couple seconds ago the talent that you guys have faced in non-district play and in the way that your coaches have scheduled. You know, facing teams like Lake Travis and program and Round Rock and programs like that, whether it be and even when you look at your in-district schedule, like you're facing so much great talent that it'll prepare you well for the college level and maybe allow that transition to be a little more seamless.
Yes, facing
Yeah,
everybody in the district around and other teams from across the state has really played a big role in the development of our team early in the season and our deep runs in playoffs.
oh yeah, absolutely. And that's always great to see. I know you're looking forward to your senior year and the talent that you guys have there on the roster, and what might be in store for you. Obviously, we're looking forward to having you in Belton, seeing what you can do in the purple and gold for the crew. But Quint, I appreciate you taking the time. Was there anything else that you wanted to add that maybe I didn't ask you about?
No, not off the top of my head, no.
Absolutely, man. No, appreciate you coming on, and keep up the good work down there at Cedar Park.
I appreciate you for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you.